Blackheads are open comedones. A pore, hair follicle, becomes congested with a mixture of sebum, skin oil, and dead skin cells, and the dark color is usually oxidation of the material at the pore opening when it contacts air rather than dirt. So, preventing blackheads is not about scrubbing harder, stripping the skin until it feels squeaky, or squeezing constantly, but about keeping the follicle lining shedding normally, keeping sebum moving outward instead of thickening and stagnating inside pores, removing daily product buildup completely without damaging the skin barrier, and minimizing chronic irritation, friction, heat, and occlusion that keep follicles inflamed and prone to plugging. This is general educational information and not a substitute for personal medical care. And the prevention approach that holds up over months is calm, consistent, and repeatable, because comedones form gradually and resolve gradually, and most people need steady care over weeks, often 8-12 weeks before the pore environment changes in a durable way, with deeper congestion continuing to improve as long as consistency remains high, which is why the best plan is a simple routine you can follow nearly every day, rather than an aggressive routine you can only tolerate briefly. The most common reasons blackheads persist are predictable: over-cleansing with hot water, harsh soaps, aggressive foaming cleansers, alcohol-heavy toners, abrasive scrubs, cleansing brushes, and frequent, deep clean habits that damage the barrier and trigger reactive oiliness, under-cleansing at night that leaves sunscreen, makeup, and product residue behind, inconsistent use of pore-targeting actives, active overload, too many exfoliants at once that inflames skin and disrupts normal shedding, and daily triggers that repeatedly re-occlude or inflame follicles, such as friction from masks, helmet straps, chin guards, heavy hair products migrating onto the forehead, sweat left on the skin, frequent face touching, and poor hygiene of brushes, pillowcases, and phone screens. Your goal is a routine that feels sustainable. Your skin should feel comfortable after cleansing, not tight. Treatment products should not sting persistently, and the plan should be simple enough to follow even when you are busy, because consistency, more than intensity, changes comedone biology over time. Start with barrier-friendly cleansing, because the barrier is the control center for sensitivity, inflammation, and oil regulation, and a disrupted barrier makes pores behave worse. Harsh soaps and very hot water remove protective lipids, increase transepidermal water loss, and create low-grade inflammation. Inflamed skin often produces more sebum and sheds cells less evenly inside follicles, which increases plugging. So stripping does not prevent blackheads. It often fuels them. Cleanse with lukewarm water, not hot. Use fingertips, not rough cloths or stiff brushes. Massage gently for about 20-30 seconds. Rinse thoroughly and pat dry rather than rubbing, because friction itself can irritate follicle openings and worsen congestion over time. Choose a cleanser that leaves your skin comfortable after rinsing. No burning, no persistent tightness, no rubber squeak, because tightness usually signals barrier stripping and makes your skin less tolerant of the treatments that prevent blackheads. Morning cleansing is individualized. If you wake up shiny, become oily quickly, sweat at night, live in humid heat, or use heavier nighttime products, a gentle morning cleanse can remove the overnight sebum film that traps dead cells and help sunscreen apply evenly. If you are dry, sensitive, or feel tight after washing, a water rinse or a very mild cleanse in the morning may be better, so you do not start the day with barrier stress. Night cleansing is essential for prevention because sunscreen, makeup, airborne particles, and layered products accumulate and mix with oil. Repeated incomplete removal is one of the most common reasons blackheads persist, even when someone uses acne products. Because residue adds waxy material to pore contents and makes plugs more stubborn, so treat your evening cleanse as your anchor habit. If you wear water-resistant sunscreen, makeup, or heavier products, use a gentle double cleanse at night. First, an oil cleanser or a micellar step to dissolve sunscreen and makeup light massage, no harsh rubbing. Then a gentle, water-based cleanser to remove residue. Done gently, double cleansing often cleans better with less irritation than scrubbing harder with one cleanser. And it reduces the urge to fix residue with extra exfoliation, which commonly backfires. If you use micellar water, avoid vigorous rubbing with cotton pads. Hold the pad on the skin briefly to let product dissolve. Wipe gently, and follow with a rinse-off cleanser so you do not leave micellar residue behind. Once cleansing is stable, prevention depends on consistently changing what happens inside the pore. For blackheads, the most targeted over-the-counter pore-clearing active is salicylic acid beta-hydroxy acid, because it is oil-soluble and can move into the pore lining to loosen the bonds between dead cells, reduce the stickiness that holds debris together, and help prevent new plugs, and it also tends to calm low-grade inflammation and reduce oily shine for many people. A leave-on BHA product around 0.5% to 2% is usually enough. Success comes from schedule and tolerance, not maximum strength, because stronger and more frequent is not better if it forces you into irritation and inconsistency. Start low and slow. Apply a thin layer to blackhead-prone zones, often nose, chin, forehead, sometimes cheeks or hairline depending on your pattern, 2 to 3 mornings per week for 2 weeks, then increase to every other morning if your skin remains comfortable. Move toward daily use only if you are not developing persistent stinging, prolonged tightness, or raw peeling. If dryness or irritation appears, reduce frequency and strengthen moisturization rather than adding more exfoliants, because irritation makes follicles more reactive and can worsen congestion. Mild dryness you can correct with moisturizer may be acceptable, but burning, tenderness, persistent redness, or increasing sensitivity is a sign to back off. If you cannot tolerate BHA, consider azelaic acid as a gentler alternative. It can support more normal shedding inside follicles, calm inflammation and redness, and still reduce comedonal congestion over time when used consistently, especially for sensitive or redness-prone skin where acids feel too sharp. The second cornerstone of prevention is a nighttime retinoid, because retinoids normalize keratinization inside the follicle and reduce microcomedones, the earliest invisible seed of a future blackhead, making them one of the most reliable tools for preventing recurrence and improving texture over time. Where available, adapalene 0.1% is well studied for acne, while retinol or retinol products can also help, though potency varies widely by formulation, so technique matters more than the label. Apply retinoids at night to completely dry skin. Damp skin increases irritation. Use only a pea-sized amount for the entire face. Prevention is field treatment, not spot treatment. Avoid the corners of the nose and mouth if you are prone to cracking, and follow with moisturizer. Introduce gradually to protect the barrier. 2 nights per week for 2 weeks, then every other night for 2 weeks. Then increase only if your barrier stays calm. If you are sensitive, use the sandwich method moisturizer first, then retinoid, then moisturizer again to improve tolerance while still gaining benefit. Mild dryness or light flaking early can happen, but intense burning, swelling, cracking, or a persistent rash indicates irritation rather than a helpful adjustment. In that case, pause actives for several days, focus on gentle cleansing and barrier support, then restart at a lower frequency. Many people fail with retinoids not because retinoids do not work, but because they start too aggressively, get irritated, stop, then restart aggressively again, so the win condition is steady,